Who are you singing to?
I am singing actually to the moon.
Right. So, and why are you singing to the moon?
Because I want to find a way that my love is going to reach the man that I'm in love with.
So, and you're assuming that the moon is going to be that conduit.
Yes. He sees him wherever he is.
Exactly. And looking into people's houses. And also, I mean, that's what she says. You see into people's... But it's also this, this notion that you are water-bound. So the water nymph, in a way. Why all the original drawings show her in a tree, I don't know. We've done those productions, too, I guess to be... You're closer to the moon, at least, right?
Yeah.
So this is a fabulous aria for one verse. For two verses, it gets a little bit tedious if we don't make it come alive somehow. And so some of it is kind of painting the imagery of seeing him when he comes and he's actually in the water with you and you wrap your arms around him. He has no idea, of course, because you are just the foam. It took me a long time just to understand who the character is. Thinking what is a nymph? You know, it's not a wood nymph, it's a water nymph, and she actually is the foam on the water. I mean, gets very complicated. All of this symbology in the fairy tale world. And of course it ends so badly because it's opera. But I would say, what I would love for you to say, or to hear is that you're not putting so much power in your upper middle voice, so that when you go up, both in the middle of the chorus and at the end, it's really exciting. Because right now you're just kind of creating a large column that when it goes up, it doesn't have quite the bloom that it could have if you gave just a little bit less in the upper middle at the top of the staff. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, yes.
And the other thing that you might want to try to play around with is how to even out your vibrato just a bit. I don't know if you're working on that.
I'm a bit anxious right now. This is the problem.
Okay, so some of it's legato, but some of it is also just kind of keeping the breath really easy and smooth, because you want to have a slightly slower vibrato, I think. Let's start from the beginning again. Think about legato. Think about the shape of the phrase. What is the shape going to be, as opposed to each note having a similar volume? Just sing that first phrase and paint for me what you think the shape would be. Where's the high point? Where is the phrase going? Where are you heading towards in that phrase? Okay. Legato. That was really beautiful now that time, but I wanted to hear a little bit more of the actual shape. So in other words, some things are going to be the high point is not the high note, right?
Yeah.
Da-da is probably the high point, where that's what you just sang to me. Mm-hmm. Now try and think, instead of pulling down, have that inner smile. Yes. This is easy. I'm going to sing a little song to you, you know, and it's only in the interludes that the moon goes away because the clouds cover the moon. But in this point, I want to share my longing with you, moon, and maybe you can help me. One more time. Just right on it. Super. Now play around. You need a mirror for this. I don't know if we have one. But play around with, again, lifting here as opposed to pulling down. Okay. I'm seeing mnya.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit sort of lighter. So you're singing a bit of higher resonance, slightly higher resonance. Beautiful. Now add the legato onto that and see if you can't smooth out the sound just a little bit. Just try it on straight tone. Straight tone, if you can. That's really good. You can do it. I'm surprised. That's wonderful. Now, something in between. So it doesn't have to all have this kind of very fast vibrato on it. was beautiful. Keep going. So as you go down, you tend to give it a little more drive. Don't drive as you go down. Good. That was excellent until Shido came, and then you pulled it right down again. Let it be light. Let it be kind of open. The moon is your friend. You like the moon. It's a beautiful word. Now decrescendo and ease off the vibrato. That's a terrible vowel, isn't it? I know.
It is. It's not. Czech is not helping.
No, it's because it sits right in the middle. It makes it hard. But it's in your voice.